A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a startling development from the White House, Stephen Miller, the Deputy Chief of Staff for Policy, revealed on Friday that the Trump administration is actively considering the suspension of the writ of habeas corpus for migrants. This constitutional right allows individuals to challenge the legality of their detention by the government and has deep historical roots in English common law and the U.S. Constitution. Miller's remarks came in response to a question from a reporter regarding President Donald Trump's interest in suspending this fundamental legal protection as a means to address the ongoing issue of illegal immigration into the United States. Miller stated, "The Constitution is clear, and that, of course, is the supreme law of the land, that the privilege of the writ of habeas corpus can be suspended in time of invasion." His comments suggest that the administration views the influx of undocumented migrants as an invasion, a characterization that has been a cornerstone of Trump's rhetoric surrounding immigration policy. The implications of such a suspension are significant. Habeas corpus has only been suspended 4 times in U.S. history, with the most notable instances occurring during the Civil War and World War II. Each suspension was accompanied by congressional authorization, raising questions about the legality of any potential unilateral action by the executive branch. Miller further indicated that the decision to suspend habeas corpus would depend on the judiciary's actions, implying that the Trump administration is frustrated with court rulings that block attempts to expedite the deportation of certain individuals, including those alleged to be gang members. He expressed a belief that the courts are engaged in a conflict with the executive branch, stating, "The courts aren't just at war with the executive branch, the courts are at war, these radical rogue judges, with the legislative branch as well." Legal experts and constitutional scholars have weighed in on this issue, noting that the Constitution does not specify which branch of government has the authority to suspend habeas corpus. Supreme Court Justice Amy Coney Barrett, in a co-authored essay, pointed out that while there is a historical precedent for executive action, it has typically been done with congressional approval. This raises the question of whether the Trump administration has the legal authority to suspend such an essential legal right without legislative backing. The writ of habeas corpus is a fundamental protection against unlawful detention and has been a critical component of American civil liberties. Its suspension could lead to widespread implications for the rights of migrants and could set a precedent for future administrations. Critics of the administration's stance argue that this move would undermine the rule of law and could lead to abuses of power. As the administration continues to grapple with immigration issues, the discussion around habeas corpus highlights the tension between national security concerns and the protection of individual rights. The potential suspension of this constitutional privilege has sparked outrage among civil rights advocates and legal experts, who warn that it could lead to a dangerous precedent in the treatment of migrants and the erosion of civil liberties in the United States. As the debate unfolds, it remains to be seen how the administration will proceed and whether Congress will intervene to prevent what many see as an overreach of executive power. The implications of this potential policy shift are profound, and it underscores the ongoing struggle over immigration policy in the United States. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.